G'day, I'm Andrew Johnson, and this is my practical for AIPT, known also around the place as AJAY. Now I've got a client coming in real soon. I've got a session plan worked out for them, and before they came in, I've made sure that I've gone into the gym area and the cardio area, made sure the equipment's available, that it's also in working order. Any issues, I would have gone to the manager to report any client issues and so forth with the equipment, and also made sure the equipment's available for use. There's a few clients in there, so if they are using it, I've made sure that there's other gear available and some alternate exercises that I can use. And also there's a little bit of maintenance going on, so I'm aware of that and making sure that I'm bringing the client away from that, just for their safety. Hi, I'm AJAY, I'm going to be personal trainer for today. How are you?
I'm Anna.
Hi Anna, lovely to meet you. Come on down.
Thank you.
So I'm not sure if you've been to a personal trainer before, have you?
No, I haven't.
That's great, because we're going to be doing some stuff today. We're going to do a bit of strength training. We're going to do a fitness test as well before we start. And we're going to do a bit of cardio and a bit of circuit work. Do you feel okay doing all that?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Now, do you have any medical conditions, any health problems that are a bit of a concern at the moment?
No.
Fantastic. Well, I've got a form here. It's my pre-activity questionnaire. And we're just going to run through that and find out some information about you, make sure you're all healthy and ready, and pretty much get some details so I know how healthy you are. We can get in there and start doing some activities, okay?
Sounds great. Looking forward to it.
So I've got a pre-activity questionnaire here. Pretty much just covers everything so I know how healthy you are and so forth. And so I'll make sure that I do my job correctly and that everything's safe, okay?
Yep.
So I've got your name here. What's your last name?
Johnson.
Johnson, fantastic. What's your date of birth, Anna?
21st of the 4th, 1988.
Fantastic. We'll get your address as well.
47 Greenway Avenue.
Nice area, that one?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Great. And that is in Devonport?
Yep.
Postcode, so that's easy. Home telephone or mobile, what's that better for you?
Probably mobile.
Yeah.
0439 318 300.
Nice little number like that. Now you got your email address at all?
Yep, it's a funny one. SPANNA 55.
Spanner.
Yeah, old nickname. at live.com.au.
Do you like being called Anna or Anna? Or Anne?
Either.
Don't mind?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's fine.
Have you got an employer at the moment?
Yep. Just working in retail at the moment.
Cool. Is that for Kmart?
Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic. Now we're going to run through some quick questionnaires here. Firstly though, just before we go any further, if you have any emergencies, do you have a contact that we can call?
Yeah, probably my dad, David.
Unlikely that we'll be doing that though, but
Yep.
just in case, we could always be on call.
Yep.
What's the best telephone number for him?
0417 414 577.
Fantastic. Rightio. So we're just going to run through this. Just need to make sure that you answer the questions honestly for me.
Yep.
And let me know anything. And if you've got any questions, feel free to throw back at me as well. So it's pretty easy. We're going to run through the questionnaire now. Have you actually ever been to a doctor for any heart condition or suffered a stroke in the last any time, really?
No.
I would imagine so. You look very healthy. Have you ever experienced unexplained chest pains during physical activity at all?
No.
Fantastic. Now, have you ever felt faint or have a bit of dizzy spells, especially during physical activity, that causes you to lose a little bit of balance?
No.
No? That's great. Have you ever had asthma before that's required any medication and so forth?
No.
Fantastic. You don't have a diabetes at all?
No.
Oh, that's very easy. Good on you. Have you had any diagnosed with any muscle, joint pains, any issues like that you could be a concern to any physical activity?
No.
Fantastic. And do you have any other medical conditions that you'd like to let me know about?
No.
Fantastic.
Easy one for you.
Indeed. All you need to do here is just sign here, just to say that you agree with the above here, that you've detailed this information correctly.
Yep.
It's not a disclaimer at all, it's just more just so that we can come back. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
No worries. Let's get into it.
So when you first got a client, it's always great to do a bit of a fitness test with them to find out where they are, and it's also a gauge so as you go on with your training that you can always come back to see how they're improving. So Anna, today we are going to do the fitness test. We're going to do the push-up test.
Yep.
Now you have a choice. You can either do it on your knees if you feel comfortable, or you can do it on your feet. So which one would you like to do?
I can usually get a few out of my toes, so...
Beautiful.
Do that.
Let's try that if you feel strong enough to do it.
Yep.
So I'm going to demonstrate using the toes, firstly, how to do a push-up correctly. So come down, putting our hands about shoulder width apart. We're going up on our toes. Good thing to engage the core, make sure it's switched on. Don't have the hips too high, just bring them down into a neutral position. Now as we go down to the ground, I want you to breathe in. And as you push up, you've got to breathe out. So, like that. And chest coming down till you touch the floor. Okay? Fantastic.
Right.
If you'd like to come down.
So you just want me to do as many as I can?
As many as you can. Until fast. So
Hands are okay there?
Yeah, if you just come forward a little bit more, just so you've got a bit of room there. Come up on your toes. Fantastic, great form. Good work. Remember to breathe out as you come up. Fantastic, that's 3. Push out. Fantastic. 6. That's 7. 8. Make sure you're not locking out the elbows at the top. Good work, nice form. Sensational. 12. Okay, that's great. 13, relax. Beautiful work, fantastic, really good work. Absolutely, high five.
Thank you.
Awesome work. So when it comes down to your sit-up test, or push-up test I should say, based on your age and where you fall in, you come in at around average. Okay, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that at all, it's fantastic. We're using this as a gauge as well, so as we go on with our training, 6 weeks time we'll come back and do this and see how well you improved, okay?
Cool. Excellent.
So we're going to be doing some strength training now. We're going to be doing a dumbbell chest press. Now before we've gone into this, I've done a 1 rep max test with Anna so I can work out the ideal weight. In this case it's going to be 5 kilograms on each side. Now Anna, I'm going to run you through how to do this firstly with myself and then you're right to jump in, okay? So firstly, come and take a seat over here. Lean down to pick up the weights each side and just rest them up on top of the quads here. Like that. Bring them towards your hips a little bit. Now lay down. Keep your feet firmly on the ground. You want to lift the weight up and bring them across like this in front of your chest, okay?
Yep.
Now, when you're pulling down, you need to breathe in. So breathing in. And you'll find that when you're down here, you'll feel a slight stretch right across the chest from the pectorals major. And then push back up, you need to blow out. So, try and do 10 of those, okay? So stretch. When you're coming up, put them back on your hips, okay? And just slowly bring it up, and then lower the weight. 1 hand at a time, down to the floor. Okay? Fantastic.
How we go?
If you want to sit here, sit down, 1 hand at a time. Fantastic. Placing up there on the hips. Just lower down gently. Put those weights up in front of you when you've got time. Now I'm going to be standing behind you offering some support, okay? If I need to, I'll be touching you on your elbows, okay? Just so you're aware. So if you want to come down, remember to breathe in and then breathe out. That's the one. 3, 4, breathing. 8. That's the way. 9. Just one more. Beautiful. Breathe out. Fantastic. Now just lower the weights down. Put them down towards your hips. And slowly bring yourself back up again. Fantastic when you want to roll the weights down on each side. Fantastic. Dumbbell chest press. Sensational. So our second exercise we're going to be doing today is the single arm row. So quite a nice little exercise for working the upper back muscles. Anna, I'm going to show you through how to do this first, and then you'll want to jump in and give it a go. So I've done my 1 rep max as well once again with Anna and worked out the ideal weight for her is 7 kilograms. So simply, with the weight in your arm, over towards the left side as well, because we're going to be using the left arm for this project first. Simply put one knee, kneeling down with the right knee, with the weight in the left. This hand stay forward. Bring the right arm forward and give you support. Now you want to lower this down to the ground here, and as you pull up, you want to breathe out. So it's just simply like that. And you're bringing this up till it touches your chest, okay? And that's it. So we're going to do 10 reps. Okay? So you're right, here's the weight. So you just put one leg out, yep, kneel down, put your hand for stability, knee on there, yep, put your hand just a little bit further. Remember to engage the core as well. Just bringing up like that, that's fantastic. Now remember to breathe out as you pull up. 4, great, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more and fantastic. How did that feel?
Yeah, fine.
Good?
Yeah, that was good.
Enjoy it?
Yeah, it's good.
Now obviously, so up to our third exercise now, we're going to be doing the barbell squat. Done a 1 rep max with Anne and found out that bar weight of 20 kilograms is ideal for Anne. Now Anna, I'm going to demonstrate firstly how do you do this correctly. And then it'll be your turn to have a go, okay? So firstly, bar set up here. Simply going to come in, so you'll notice there's markings there, just get your hands in there, thumbs underneath. Come under the bar, sitting it on the lower part of the shoulders here, neck. Simply need to lift up a little bit. Slowly walk backwards until you feel comfortable. Now your feet need to be shoulder width apart. Right, knees relaxed. And what you're focusing on doing is simply bending from the hip as if you're taking a seat, okay? So as you come down, you're breathing in, and as you push up, you're breathing in. And ideally we're trying to get the thighs parallel to the floor, okay? Once you've done, simply walk slowly back in. You hear the bar touch, and then slowly back, okay? Now this is great for working the glutes in the back, also the hamstrings, but mainly working the quads as well. It does also help out with the calves. Now before you start, notice you're a little bit shorter than me. Nothing to be afraid of. But I'm just going to lower it down, because ideally if it's up too high, you'll be struggling to get under, okay? Now simply as you come in, fantastic. Make sure you bring those hands under. Fantastic, throwing back. Beautiful. Yep. And if you just slowly stand up, remember to engage the core, keep that nice and tight, slowly walk back. Now as you squat, Anna, I'm going to be squatting behind you, okay? I'm not going to touch you, but I'm simply squatting behind you just in case you get in trouble. Now if you get in trouble, I'm going to grab you around your hips, okay? And help you boost up. I'm not going to take the weight away from you, I'm simply going to help you get back up to standing position so that we can walk back, alright? So when you're ready, if you want to slowly come back, that's great. And breathe, remember to engage that core. 4, nice work, remember, breathing in, breathing out. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, that's great. 1 more, up, okay, slowly, move back in until the bar touches, keep going. Fantastic, and slowly lower down. Fantastic, beautiful. Watch your head there as you come out. Sensational work, good work. So we've moved into the cardio room now. We're going to be doing some cardio work on the rower. And now firstly I'm going to show you how to operate this setup, and then we'll go from there, okay? So firstly, the great thing about this, it's low impact, uses intensity, and you can change the intensity to whatever you feel is essential to you. So today we're just going to start in the middle there. It goes from 1 right up to 10, 10 being the hardest, okay? So when you come onto the rower, sit around apart. Firstly, sit yourself on the seat, okay? The seat moves, so just be careful that you don't strap yourself in or move 1 foot. Simply put 1 foot up, strap it in until you're comfortable, bring up the other foot, strap that one in until you're comfortable, and then you're just grabbing the handles, okay? So sitting up nice, engage your core. Simply pulling back, as you pull back, lean back a little bit, not heaps, just a little bit, okay? And then as you come forward, almost having your hamstrings touch on your calves. And you string out. Now we're going to be doing a low intensity workout, which is working on burning those fat cells. Okay. Fantastic. So we come in and sit in here. Remember to take a seat first. Just make sure it's comfortable. Put your feet in. Fantastic. Doing those. If you want to just tighten just a little bit more to make sure they're firmly from your feet. Yep. It's always good on the swing off the back. Here's the handle. You pick that up yourself. That's great. Pull back. That's great. Bring it into the chest. Beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out as you pull back, okay? Fantastic. So essentially we're just working a low intensity. So we're doing it for the next couple of minutes. If you wanted to make it harder, raise the intensity over the side,
Yep.
or you can also push a bit harder through your legs and pull back a little bit harder. Okay? But we don't need to focus on that today. We're simply wanting to be in the lower range, work on some of those fats.
Yeah, burn those fats.
Burn those fat cells. We all love that, don't we? Good technique there. Is it feeling alright? Feeling good?
Yes, good.
Okay, fantastic. Remember that breathing, breathe in, breathe out.
I'm on your legs, don't I?
You can indeed. Great. Great exercise. Good work. Still feeling alright?
Yep.
Fantastic. Not feeling any pain in your joints?
No.
Feeling right? Great. Good work. That's the way. Fantastic. 30 more seconds to go, okay? Take it easy. Quite beautiful. Remember breathing. Make sure that core engages as well. Help protect that. 15 more seconds to go here. Good work. And that's the roller. Good work. How did you find it?
Good, got the heart rate up a bit.
It's great. Also working on with the low intensity there, we're working on building those fat cells as I mentioned, and we can always change the intensity, go a little bit more, work with cardiovascular, help improve that. Also help improve your fitness overall. Okay.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Cool. Okay, we're up to our second cardio workout today. We're going to be using the cross trainer around. This is a great little tool, nice indeed for cardiovascular training, especially because it has the heart rate monitors here, so we can get you in your range. Now, obviously, work the heart a little bit more intensity. We're going to be looking around 150, 170 beats, okay? Now, when getting on these things, it can be a little bit dangerous, okay? These things move, so do the hands down the bottom here, all right?
Yep.
So just remember, when you're stepping on the machine, make sure that that is on the lower side for the right leg. So you're going to be going over. Make sure your hand onto these. These are solid, okay? These ones aren't solid. They're going to fling back. So just be safe. So you're essentially leaning over one foot and coming up with the other.
Yep.
Right? Safely up. Once you're on, you're just going to start moving. Now there's a few little options for this one as well. You can obviously go out here if you want to use your arms, which is great for getting an upper body workout as well, rather than targeting just below. Now when you're working out as well, we've got a couple of buttons here for the incline, changes the incline here. This one changes the intensity, so how hard it is for the striding movement to take place, alright? That's pretty much essential. Also when you touch your hands on here, get the heart rate monitor as I mentioned, so it brings up so we know exactly what you're up to. So when coming off as well, make sure that this one, the right leg, is down towards the ground, okay? Because if you come off with the other way around, it's likely to fling around to hit you. Remember, holding onto the bar is the exact opposite. Bring one leg down, bring the other leg up. Okay? Nice work. As I mentioned, grab hold of those, bring the leg up, and the other leg on top. Fantastic. Now if you start moving, a bit of a different sensation to some of the other machines. You start you off there. Finish that one off. Okay.
Do you want me to hang on to this one?
Yeah, stand on there. Once you feel comfortable, once you're used to the movement, you're most welcome to come out and hold onto the handbars, okay? They, however, won't detect your heart rate. Get your heart rate back, you'll need to go back onto the main bars.
Yep.
Remember, just one hand at a time, that's exactly right. Just to make sure that there's no dangers. We're also going to put up your intensity a little bit. You're going to start feeling it
Yep.
through your legs. I'm going to make you stride a little bit harder. And that's great. Nice form, you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's good.
Different sensation, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fun though. I like it.
Pretty easy than running.
Yes, much easier on the knees and the joints as well. So you can check your heart rate. We're around 114, 115. Obviously we're going to try and get that higher.
Yep.
So you can either go faster or we can bring up the intensity. So if you'd like to move the intensity up a little bit. Right here.
Yep.
Comes up. You want to take your hands out to the side now. Just use that. That's the way. You'll find that you'll get a lot of momentum happening there by breathing. You find it will help raise your heart rate up as well.
That's good.
So the same around 126, it's starting to go up. Obviously we can raise the intensity and so forth. Do you feel that as I pull back on it gets a little bit harder?
Got that one.
And again, the thing with that is it's going to help to raise up your heartbeat to get it where we need it to be.
Yep.
So you want to come down and slowly, one hand at a time, touch back onto the things, find out what we're reading heart rate wise. Fantastic. We're hitting that range 150, looking for 170. In between there is great for cardiovascular, okay?
Yep.
So we've got 10 more seconds to go. Great work. Posture's looking sensational. And 5 more seconds to go there, Anna. Good work. Now if you just want to slow it up, yep. Now just remember when you're stepping off, the right leg needs to be down, exactly like that. You need to make sure you hold onto the bars, bring your left leg off, and now bring off your right. Fantastic, how did you find that?
Yeah, that was good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, good little machine, great for working out your cardiovascular. Now we're up to a short circuit course. I've taken Anna through a bit of a warm-up so she's nice and warm, ready to go. Anna, we're going to be doing 4 different activities, targeting different groups of the muscles and so forth. First we're going to do push-ups, okay, so targeting across the pecs, working the upper body here. So shoulder width apart, okay, with the arms here onto the hands. Feet up, you're welcome to go from the knees as well, whatever's easier, more comfortable for you. Simply coming down till your chest touches and then breathing back out. So breathing important, breathing as you're going down, as you go out there. Now we're doing 30 seconds at each one, so you've got your time to just go at your own pace, okay? Here, doing some skipping, great for cardiovascular. I'm not the best skipper, but I'm sure that you're fantastic at it.
I'll try.
I'm sure you love it. I'm terrible at skipping, to be honest, but it's a great cardiovascular workout. So, pretty simple. I'm sure you did it when you were in school.
Yep.
So that's that. We're going to do 30 seconds there as well. Going to be doing some abdominal curls as well. Great for the abs. So coming down, feet on the ground. Coming down to here, hands behind. Working out behind your ears here. Don't try and hold your head up, okay? Just simply resting there. And you're just bringing up until the lower part of your back starts to lift up the top part. Just coming up a little bit, okay? Working. And it's more of a curl. So not kind of come straight, trying to curl up a little bit, okay?
Yep.
Once we've done that, we'll be moving on to some step ups. Great. For the quads, the hammies.
Yep.
We're just going to be doing this, okay? There we go, just the cord and we'll be swapping over. We'll do that for 30 seconds. Right? We swap. So up on one, and then you go. If you're comfortable doing that, or if you just want to go 1 for 15 and then swap it over, whatever's easiest for you, okay? Rightio, let's get stuck into it. Push-ups. As I said, you're welcome to go down on your knees if you like. Even if you get to 15 seconds, you want to go down on your knees, that's fine, alright? Whatever's easiest for you and how you feel comfortable.
Do a couple of toes.
Yep, so just wait 5 seconds and we'll get ready into it. 3, 2, and 1. Off you go. Great work, Anne. Fantastic. Remember the breathing out as you're pushing up. That pushing, breathing out helps. Great with the core. Fantastic. Yep, bring it down. Good work. Fantastic posture. Sensational. Good work. 10 more seconds to go here. That's it. Fantastic. Remember that breathing. Really helps. Rightio. One more after this. Fantastic. Well done, Anna. We're moving on to the next one. The skipping. Cardiovascular. And you're right to start going now. Let's go. Great at skipping. Better than me. Terrible. Alright, good work. Nice form. 10 more seconds to go here, okay, Anne? Great work. 5 more to go. And that's it. We finish there with skipping. Moving on to some abdominal crunches. Lay down, nice and comfy. That's fantastic with the knees. Just behind and just curling. That's fantastic. So great. We don't want your lower back coming off. We just want the top. And the top there come up slowly. Beautiful. Fantastic. Great. Good work. 10 more seconds here to go, Anne. Just relax. Don't try and strain the neck, okay? Just bring it up. 5 more seconds to go. 1 more after this. That's it. Come on, 1 more. Beautiful. That's it. Relax. Come up slowly. Just be careful if you're a little bit dizzy. Sometimes people get a little bit dizzy doing that one. Step ups. Here we go. Off we go now. Good work. Never engage the core. Fantastic. Great work. Awesome. Got 10 more seconds to go here. That's it. Come on, lift her up a little bit. I know you've got it in. That's the way. Beautiful. 5 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Look, you still go. Sensation, how was that?
Yeah, good.
Good. Feel the heart racing up.
Yeah.
Great. You like the exercises as well?
They're good,
How did
yeah.
you go with the abdominals? Nothing there that you didn't find uncomfortable?
The technique's a little bit hard, but it felt really stuff.
Yeah, that's the way. A lot of people tend to do a little bit different, but that's a great way of working. And the push-ups are okay as well?
Yeah, they're good.
Fantastic. So there you go. Nice, simple, easy circuit that gets the benefits for the client. So if you have a client that comes to you with lower back pain, pretty common, you firstly need to find out what they believe is the cause behind their back pain. And then from there, you need to work on improving and stabilising their core, which will help to protect their back and reduce that injury going further. So obviously when it comes to exercises, you probably would want to very much stick away from doing any kind of sit-ups, not a good exercise at all in the lower back. Also any exercises that doesn't have very good stability, i.e. doing a squat is pretty much using your own body weight, causes a lot of pressure on the back as well, especially if they don't have very strong abdominals, so stay clear of those sorts of things. It's all about helping them to improve on their core and their stabilising muscles in that instance. So you could do a lot of Pilates work, do some planks where they're holding up, maybe some wall squats as well with a fit ball to make sure that you're making sure that they're safe. So the rotator cuff injury, or more known as shoulder injury, quite common for a lot of people, mainly because they don't stabilise the muscles around the shoulder correctly. When it comes to exercising a client that does have rotator cuff injury, it's best to be quite on the safe side, use only minimal weights. Also don't do any exercise that goes above their actual head to make sure that you're looking after their shoulder injury. Also try to exercise that help to stabilise the shoulder and hopefully improve on the injury. So after a workout, it's really important to do some stretches with your client to help stretch out the muscle and also get it back to its functioning ability where it's a bit more relaxed. So first we're going to do the quads. If we're doing squats, really ideal to stretch this one out. So Anna, placing one hand on the wall, right, I'll just demonstrate first for you, make sure you're stable. Just bring your leg up, holding onto your hand, and just pull it back. Also just tilt your pelvis forward a little bit. Just remember to have the stable. Some people can't stand, don't fall over and injure yourself, okay, especially towards the end. So if you want to give that one a go right now. Fantastic. Strain, nice. And usually hold the stretch for about 30 seconds, okay?
Yep.
Sensational, that'll be fantastic. Also, we're going to do another stretch, which is stretch out the chest.
Okay.
So if you'd like to take a seat, what I'm essentially, if you just take a seat in front of me here, just put your arms out to the sides, okay? Just like that. Now I'm going to come and touch you just on your elbows, okay?
Okay.
So if you just come in here, I'm just going to come over to the side and we're just going to stretch out. Can you feel that stretching?
Yep, that's good.
Fantastic. And again, we'll hold that for about 30 seconds. This is great for stretching out the pecs, especially after we're doing the dumbbells and the chest press. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your session.
That's great. Thanks, AJAY.
Thank you.